your next
November, the math, like the exam starts on November 17th, but the maths exam starts on 20th.
28? And how many chapters would be there? What chapters would be there?
I think there will be around 14 chapters, maybe.
All 14 chapters.
I'm not sure. I didn't check it. Maybe 13 to maybe 12 to 14, maybe. That's it.
So from 1 to 12 chapter.
Yeah.
Oh, so then we have to, yeah. So then you start preparing now, right?
Yes.
And yeah, just look for those concepts and practice a lot of questions. So practice is
Yes.
only the key that yeah, that
Also,
will
like back in like in the school today, our maths teacher she told us that she told us what we in what chapters we had to focus, like what will give us the more marks.
yeah.
With,
Oh, good. So that is also good. Yeah. What are the chapters that she told you about?
it's in 1 second. Sir.
Good. So, but you prepare all the chapters and yeah, focus on those chapters. Okay. Yes, Aisha, you got disconnected, right?
Yes, sir. I just want to connect the charger.
Oh, okay. Yes. Hello, Shaima. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam, sir.
So we had started this chapter for you, and you were not there in the previous class. Yeah. So how are you? Is everything okay? Because you were not present in the previous class. On Monday you were not.
Yeah, I had slept.
You had slept. So yeah, so we did all these questions, right? And yes, okay, you practice all these questions, right? And let me know if you have any doubts in these question, right? So on 21st or 27th, you have an exam on 21st, right?
Yes, sir.
So on 21st, you have this area letter circle, surface area volumes, and the third one was what?
No, sir, it's from trigonometry till the end of the portions.
Oh, from trigonometry till the surface area, the statistics.
Probability.
Oh, priority is the last chapter. Good, good. So please, you also start preparing all these chapters, right? So, good guys, buckle up, start, and this is these exams are just meant to measure that how much you have prepared or how much you know until now, right? So that is just a kind of alarm or yeah, so indicator that how much you have prepared. So on the basis of that, you have to prepare for the next exam. So just prepare all the things in this exam and then be free, be relaxed for the next ones. So okay, so only two questions were remaining, and please, Sharma, you just yeah try all these questions, and you can also see the video lecture of these questions that we did before. And whenever you find any problem, we are here, right? We are here to help. So please feel free and don't hesitate to ask. Okay. So 12th question I have already done, right? So there was this wand shape and the light are emitting and it is making an area which is a sector, right? So we have to find the area of this sector. The range of this light we have to find out. So that was, and this angle was 80 degree and the length was 16.5. So area of sector, that is the 12th question, right? Okay. So, yeah, 12th question, please note down this part if you guys have not done this part. So, yes, this one. Aisha, you were there. So did you try this question, Aisha? 12th one. Amar and Shwe. You guys try this first. Okay, if you have not, please quickly note it down and then we will end this. We will complete this chapter today and we will start this next chapter. Surface area and volumes. Note it, good, Shwe is fast. And guys, please focus on your marks, right? So Aisha and Shaima have got good marks, and Amar, buckle up, prepare well. Whatever the problems you are facing, you can always ask me. And if you need extra time, so I'm also here. So yeah, the time has come in which we just tighten our seatbelts and focus on the end goal. So yeah,
Done, sir.
just done. Everyone noted.
Yes, sir.
And please, you guys just start preparing for the next set of exams, right? Okay. So the 13th one, what is this? Is the design, right? This is not the design. So I guess this is the design that they are asking. And this design is in area or in length. What is this design? This is in area or this is in length? Yes. So this is in area, right? Right. This is in area. So whenever we want to find the cost of making this design at the rate of 0.35 per centimeter square, right? So centimeter square is what? This signifies what? Yes, guys.
Area.
Area, right? So this signifies that if I make a 1 centimeter square area, so that will cost me 0.35 paise, right? Okay, why they have, yes, this is 0.35 rupees, right? Which means that the idea is that we have to calculate the whole area, right? Then we would be able to find out the total cost. And total cost would be how much? That would be this area and per centimeter cost. So this would be the total cost, right? So this thing we have to find out, which means we have to find out the total area of this design. Right, guys? So this is the thing we have to find out, for which this is the thing that we have calculated. So let us figure out this thing. So this is what kind of shape? This design is what kind of shape, Amar? Let us take one design at a time. So this design is of what shape? Yes, Amar, this is what shape? Let me draw this diagram for you, then this would be easy to understand. Let's say this design. Okay. Now what is this red or pink shaded region? What is this, Amar? What is this about? Don't think too much. Just tell me whatever is coming into your mind, right? Yeah.
So the one we marked in red, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. What did you say?
One second, sir.
One, yeah, this pink colored region. What is this called? So let's say we have this kind of shape. This is what?
Pizza.
Mm-hmm. So this is what kind of shape, Amar?
Triangle, sir.
So
Like a part of.
this is, yeah. So this part is triangle, right?
Yeah.
This part is triangle, and then we add this part, so this becomes a sector, right? So this is a sector. And if we remove this triangle from this sector, then it becomes a segment. So this shape is called the segment, right? So this is matching with this one. So this is a segment, right? And there are how many segments like these? So there are one, two, three,
6.
4, 5, and six. So we have six segments like these. So we have six designs like these, right? So if I find out one design, then total design would be six into one design, right? And this design is what? Segment. So this is the total area, right, Aman? So as we discussed, to find out the segment, what do we calculate? We calculate the sector minus the triangle, right? Okay, so what is given? Radius of this is 28, and what is the angle? This is so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So 6x is equals to, yeah, so we have to find out the angle first. So we know that 6x is 360. So x is 360 by 6, which is 60 degrees. So each angle is 60. So this is 60 degree. Now we can find out the sector. So sector is theta by 360 pi r square. This is 60 by 360 pi, and r is 28, 28. This cancels, and theta and 14. So this is how much? Okay, so let us write it in this way. Pi. So this is area of sector. Triangle area is what? This is half AB, which is 28 into 28, and then sine of 60, which is 28, 28 root 3 by 4. So 2 and this 2, which is 4. So then the segment would be how much? So these kind of questions are daily, right? And we have to just, yeah. So this is 14 into 28 pi divided by 3 minus 28 into 28 3 by 4. So as Rizwan suggested, we have to take the common. So 28 and then 40. So pi by 3 and minus 2 root 3 by 4. This is right. So then this is how much? 28, 40. Why this big number that we have? Yeah. So this is 6, and then this is 2 pi minus 3. So then we have, yeah. So then what do we have? Then we have the total area. So total area is 6 into each design. So 6 into 28 into 40 and 2 pi minus 3 by 6. So this will cancel. So this is, and then lastly the cost. So this was a very long question. Total cost is 0.34, right? 0.35. Yeah, 0.35 and 28, 40, 2 and 3.14 minus 3, 1.7. Did they, did they tell us to take, yeah, 1.7? Okay, why didn't you guys try this question? So this is 8, this is 2, this is 6, because my calculation will improve, right? You guys should calculate this one. This is 8, 1.14. Now this is out of my limit, so we can use the calculator. 0.35, but in your exam you guys will have to calculate this one, right? Then 1.1. So this is 161.89. So this much would be the cost, right, guys? Is this clear? Do you guys have any doubt? Yes, guys. Is this question clear? Everyone. Did you guys
Hmm.
fell asleep? This was a lengthy question. Sorry about that, but yeah. Is that clear, everyone?
Hmm. So what's the last answer?
Yeah. What's the last one? So
Means what's
remember,
the answer?
oh,
What
last
was the
one,
final
161.
answer?
Yeah. So is this the answer?
161.
That is one
Uh,
nearly 160. So is this the answer?
uh, Let me check.
Yeah. Did I made it? 11.1, 162. Yes, that is correct. This is 162.68. So they have taken pi equal to 22 by 7. So that depends upon the value. So 161.89, 162. Order should not be that much of a difference, right? So, yeah.
162.
Yeah. So that is nearly, so this is 160, right?
Hmm.
161.8 times that is 1. So you should not get the answer like 150 or 170. So answer is nearly equal to 160, right?
Okay.
So because these are decimal values, the answer will depend upon the decimal value, right?
Hmm.
So the order should not be that much. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So any other question, guys? Any other question?
Yes, the question is so big.
Question was what?
Big.
Question, yeah. Question was big. So first we have to find out one segment, then multiply it by 6, then multiply it by the per cost. So these are three level questions, right? So yeah. Yes, please, if you guys have any doubts, please ask me. Amar, do you have any doubt? Is this clear, Amar?
Yes, sir. 1 second, sir. I'm writing.
Yeah, so please, everyone, please note it down. And then we'll start. So after we deal with this most difficult question, the toughest question from this chapter, then we will go to the, yeah. So then,
That looks so difficult.
yeah, so this is one of the toughest question from this chapter.
Mm,
I'm trembling right now. I may
Get a
fall.
heart attack.
No, no, not the other thing. I may fall. I may faint.
Mm,
Guys have to. You'll have to say. What this question. Yeah, whenever you guys have noted it down, then we'll go to the service area points, right? So I okay, so you guys will have again this class assessment, and that will be on sectors, area of sectors, and all those. So
mm.
Sir, can you
So can you
scroll down?
scroll down, Jinx?
yes, yes, right. Yeah. So the idea of solving a question is that we just break the question in different parts, right? Sentence by sentence, and try to understand what each sentence is telling us to find, right? In that way, we can solve the question. So, Shaima, on 21st November, you have from trigonometry to probability, and how much we have prepared up until now. Yes, November has started. Yes, whenever you guys have completed now, uh,
Sir, can you scroll down?
yes, yes, boss. Yeah, and whenever your teacher or any other person tells you about these different answers, you just tell them that you have these different values of pi, right? So you can have these different values of pi root. So then you can get a slightly different, right? So the answer is exactly the same. Order is same, 160. So order is 160. So between 160 to 163, that is the correct answer. Whenever you guys have noted it down, please tell.
Done, sir.
uh, yes, Rizwan, Aisha, Shay, Mama, what about you guys?
Yeah, you can scroll down.
Now there is nothing beneath this point.
No.
Okay. Yes, noted everyone.
Yes, sir.
Good. Okay, so this is the summary of this chapter. We only learned these right area of the arc length, area of sector, area of segment. So we just learned three things. One was this arc, which was the part of the circle, and then we had this sector, right, which was the area made by this arc, and then we had this sector. So which was the sector when this triangle was. So if we remove this triangle, then this is the sector segment. So these are the three things that right to be precisely, and that is the very beautiful summary of this chapter. Okay, so now let us just try this 14th question. So area of the sector of angle 60 degrees of a circle with radius r. Right. So what would be the answer, guys?
D.
Yes, D.
Huh? B? Yes.
B. B.
No, D, D, D. D for
Yes. Yeah. So you were about to
nothing.
say, yeah, you were about to say Dio Chisa, but you stopped at
D for this. D for this. This thing.
yeah. Oh yeah,
This
this
thing.
track. Yes,
This track.
dish. Yeah,
This term.
dish. Yes,
This is.
this yeah. Shaima and this one. Yes. What about you, Aisha? Aisha? Yeah. What is your options? Yes, Aisha, Shweb, and Aman. What is your answer, guys? Yes, Aisha, whether
Sir,
you
I also got D,
can
sir.
All are lying, sir. All are lying.
see.
Yes.
All are lying. So,
Yes, sir.
Ama
Because
is
I
on.
got and everyone thinks they got too.
So, okay. So someday they will just gather at some place and they will come at your house, right?
And I can see
And they
someone
will.
running.
Okay, so if you, yeah. So
Uh,
D is the correct answer, right, everyone? Yes. Good everyone. Because this two thing, this is misleading, right? So if we solve this one, so this would become 3 by 360 pi r. So this is the answer, right? So this 2 and 720 is just to mislead you guys, but you guys are confident, clever, sharp, brilliant, and what are the others which are missing? So combining all those words, then this didn't. Okay, so now let us start the new chapter, right? So up until now, whatever area we calculate, right? Whatever area we calculated, can you guys tell me what was the peculiar thing about those areas? Yeah. What was the peculiar thing about areas? So let me ask in this right? Right. So, what is the peculiar thing about the area of circle, area of rectangle, area of square? So, what is the peculiar thing about these things? Yes. So, do we have an area of a line? We have an area of a line,
No.
right? So we only have an area of something which has length and breadth, right? Right, guys? Right, everyone. So for the case of this circle, this was, let's say, this was the length and this was the breadth. For the case of rectangle, this was the breadth, this was the depth. For the case of square, for the case of triangle, let's say this was the length and this was the breadth. So all these things have length and they have dimension, right? They require coordinates to represent all these. And let's say if we have a line, right? So this requires only x-axis to represent, only a number line, single thing. This is one dimension, right? But when we increase the dimension of a thing, right? So let's say your room, right? So is your room two-dimensional? You require only two things to represent your room. What are the things that you require to represent your room? Yes, guys. So you require length, you require breadth, and you also require the height to represent your, right?
Yes.
So when you look at the corner, right at the bottom of the corner, you will see three lines, perpendicular lines. One line would be going to other wall, the other line would going to the other wall, the third line would be going upward, touching, right? Just look at your
Yeah.
roots, right? So
Mm.
you require three things to represent the three-dimensional object, right? And these three-dimensional objects are made up of different two-dimensional objects. So let's say in your room, right? In your room, you have four walls, right? You have four walls, you have one floor, and you have one ceiling. So how many surfaces do you have?
4, 5, 6.
Six, right? So you have six surfaces representing your. So you have six two-dimensional objects to represent, right? And your room is in general terms is like a cuboid, right? So there are
Yes.
different three-dimensional objects which require length, breadth, and height represent right to represent the shape. Okay, and some common examples are what? So some common examples. First one is this cube, The other one is this cuboid, and all these surface I will talk about. And the other one is this, you have the cylinder, right? So you have these cylinders, you have these, you have this sphere, and you have this cube, right? So all these are the general 3D surfaces that you have. Okay, and you require three lengths, I mean to say length, breadth, and height to represent all these objects. Okay, and yeah, so for the case of the cuboid and cube, if you imagine your room, so that would be very easy to understand. So let us take the example of a cuboid, right? First, let us take an example of a cuboid. So it has six surfaces, right? It is made up of six surfaces. So we have, let's say this is the cuboid that you have, right? So this is one surface, this is front, this is back, this is bottom, this is up, and this is side, one side, right, left and right. So you have six surfaces of this cuboidal shape, right? So whatever these outer regions, these outer regions are called the surfaces. So then these are two-dimensional things, right? These surfaces are two-dimensional. They require only this length and this breadth. So these are areas, right? And then because this is a three-dimensional object, so it can have some capacity, right? So we can put some objects in there, and whatever amount of objects we can put in this box, in this cuboid, so that represents the volume. Okay, so volume represents the capacity of the three-dimensional object, right? So it has six surfaces, and all those surfaces. So let's say you have a cuboidal, right? So let's say that if you look at the corner and you represent one line as your length, right? And one line as your breadth, and the height is h. So the floor is made up of what surface? Floor is made up of what surface?
Rectangle surface.
Yeah, rectangular is absolutely right. And what is the dimension of that rectangle? Because if you are not considering the you have this floor, and you are not considering what is the third parameter that you're not considering when you're considering floor.
Two-dimensional.
Yeah, so your floor is two-dimensional, right? That is
Mhm.
rectangle. Rectangle is two-dimensional.
Rectangle. Yeah.
So whenever you are measuring the floor, what is the third thing that you're not measuring or not
Height.
considering? Height, right?
Height
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Good. So you're not considering the height,
and
right?
volume also.
Yeah. So forget about the volume. We'll talk
Yeah.
about the volume later. Let us focus on the surface area, right?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. So you have one surface, right? Let's say this is floor, and one surface. So one surface, as you have said, Rizwan has said, that is rectangle, and as Shaima said, we are not considering the height. So we are considering only length and breadth. So this is the area of the rectangle, right? Right, guys? Right. So the floor
Yes,
area,
sir.
floor is a rectangle. Floor is a rectangle, and its dimension is length and breadth. So its area would be length and breadth. Similarly, you have the ceiling, right? Again, if you look at the ceiling, then again you are not counting this height, right? Because you have already reached that ceiling. So now you're not considering the height. So the ceiling surface also contains what? Length and breadth. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you have four walls, right? So in four surfaces, you have two walls on the other side, two walls in the other side. So when you are considering one wall, right? In every wall, what is the common thing? In every wall, what is the common?
Breadth.
Breadth. In every wall, what is the thing that you are always counting, which you didn't count in the floor?
Height.
Height. So Shaima is saying that height is common in every wall. What you guys are suggesting? Is that correct?
Length is common.
Length. So do you have length is common.
Length
Okay.
and breadth.
Okay. So in this way, this would be. Yeah. So let's say you have this box, cuboidal box, and let's say this is the bottom. This is the bottom, right? And if you consider this as your length and this as your breadth, okay, this as your breadth, this as your length. So similarly, this is your length, this is your breadth, right? So in the bottom, you have this surface which contains this length, which contains this breadth. So this is the area. Then you have this ceiling, breadth and length. So then this is L into. Now we are considering the four walls. This one, this one, and this one. So all these walls have this thing. This one, this one, this one, and this one. Right. So this is the thing that we didn't count in here. So this is what? This is the height from this bottom to this ceiling. From this bottom to this ceiling, this is the height. This is the height. This is the height. This is the height. Right? So in every wall, what is common?
The height, sir.
Height, right? When you look at the wall, every wall has some height. Right? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And let's say if you consider, let's say this is your front wall, right? And this is the thing that you have considered what? What is this thing that you have considered? This one is always the height, right? This one is height, this one is height, which is connecting this bottom to this top. So all these are height. If you see the wall and if you see the box, then it would be very easy to understand. So these things, this bottom, you have considered this as your length, this as your breadth, right? Right, guys?
Yes.
So
Mm.
this is what?
Breadth.
Length. Length.
Length.
Longer,
Yeah.
longer one is length, and this
Oh,
is
yeah.
the height. So this surface, this front surface is considering this height and this length. Clear?
Yes, sir.
And this back surface also. This is what?
Height,
Height, and this is what?
length.
Length. So this back surface also contains this rectangular surface, which is this height, and this is length. Okay. Now when we go to this right and left side, so this thing, what did we consider this? Breadth, right?
Breadth.
Breadth. And this one height. So this surface contains this height and this. Okay. So if you look at your wall, then it would be easy to understand. You have this floor. You imagine that at the edge you have this length, and at the other edge is this breadth. And then you have this wall. This wall has some height and then some depth. So all these rectangular surfaces, right? So wall will have height common, but one wall or two walls will have this length, and two walls will have this breadth. Clear, guys? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So we have those. So the six surfaces, total surface area would be how much? Total surface area, that would be this floor plus ceiling, right? So LB plus LB plus 2LH plus 2BH, right? So this is 2LB plus, let me write this one here, 2BH plus 2LH. So this is 2LB plus 2H plus LH. So this is the total surface area of the wall. And if you imagine your room, then understanding the surface area would be pretty easy. Clear, everyone? Any doubt? Yes.
No, sir. No.
It is not clear.
No, I said I have no doubt.
Oh, okay. And let's say North Villa, some cyclone comes and the roof is gone, right?
Yes, sir.
So if roof is gone, ceiling is gone, why I have written this ceiling? This is the, what is that? So let's say that I remove this ceiling, then surface area without ceiling. How much would be the surface area without ceiling, guys? Yes. How much area without ceiling? You have four walls. Four
Yeah,
walls.
so 2 into LH plus PH.
Yeah,
So it
that is
can take
there.
H common.
Yeah. So forget about sketch part. Yeah. So
Yeah.
these are there, and you have this floor, right?
No, no need, right?
No, no. I have just said that the roof is gone.
Oh,
Only,
this is the roof.
yeah, just without the ceiling,
LB.
right?
So only L.
Good. So this would be the
Uh,
ceiling.
no.
Yeah, and you can also take this H common, but so this is the surface area without right.
Okay, without
And
ceiling. I thought without ceiling and floor.
oh, so let us do that also. Now some calamity happened, and the floor is also gone, right? So without
Making a house in Minecraft. Be like,
so only the walls are remaining, right? So you are making the
yes.
house, and how can this floor be gone? Okay, so without the floor plus the sea. So then the surface area would be only 4 watts, which is 2 pH plus 2 LH. Right, everyone? So is this clear?
And we can take to an hedge common.
Yes, boss. So let's take to which so B plus L or what? Okay, so this is the surface area. Is this clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now if we have understood this cuboid, so then the cube part is pretty easy because in cube we don't have rectangles, we have all these squares. So let's say that you have length equal to breadth equal to height. All these things are equal, right? So for the case of the square
Cube.
cube, for the case of the cube, again we have six surfaces, right? So that would be floor and ceiling, which is a square plus a square and plus four walls, 4a square. So that would be 6a square, right? And if you remove the top part, so this is total surface area, right? If you remove the top part, then that would be 5a square. And if you remove the floor also, then that would be only walls, right? Oh, I forgot to write about volume also. So volume, which is which tells about that how much thing we can put in that cuboid, right? How much capacity, how much space it is taking. So that volume or capacity, that is a three-dimensional thing. Oh, so we have already exceeded the time. Oh, I forgot about the time. So that is LPH. This is the volume. So you guys please note it down. Okay. And we'll stop it here and then we'll do the question for the next class, right? So is this are these the only things that are there in the surface area plot? They just start with the combination of solids. Yeah. So first, let us talk about these, and then we can see the problems. Again, because in area related to circles, what we have learned that which area we have to remove, which area we have to add. So those things would be helpful in this chapter also. Okay, guys, whenever you want me to scroll down, please.
Sir, can you scroll down?
Yeah, these are the things that you have learned already, right? So I just because I am seeing that in NCRT they have just started with combination of solids. Like they didn't talk about independent shapes. Yeah, so we have understood that these surfaces are the outer regions, right, which are covering that structure. you guys note it down and
Sir, can you scroll down?
capacitor. Why did I write capacitor? Oh,
Why did
because
you write capacitor?
yeah, because this is the topic of
Tw-
12th.
12th grade physics.
Yeah, 12th grade.
I saw that in YouTube, sir.
Oh, you have seen. Oh, so you have already started 12th grade physics. Good boy.
Yes.
Good,
No,
good study.
just a time pass, sir.
Yeah, so you are not time pass. Yeah, so you are passing your time with some knowledge. Okay, so Tejasvi, Abir are already here, and Amila, what about Amira? Amira is not here.
Done, sir.
Okay, everyone noted, and you guys have this class assessment. So
Okay, sir.
please try
Mhm.
these class assessments. Okay. And Amar, yeah, so we'll fix some classes.